Welcome back everyone. This is Julie with Freedom Wholesale. I'm the editor. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. We are having a very wet one at this moment, but the raindrops are rather interesting actually for this audio, so hope you enjoy it. We've had a Ford truck in our detail bay this week that Chrissy has been working on. This truck is not necessarily a work truck, although it could be. It came in really dirty. It's got the nice vinyl flooring, which is always nice to see in these heavy-duty trucks. So one of the first things that Chrissy does is take care of the headliner and the upholstery. Her process for doing these cloth seats, it's really effective, and it's interesting too because these cloth seats oftentimes will leave streaks. It has to be done really carefully in order for that not to happen and for the dirt to really be agitated enough to come out of the seat. You'll notice that she works in strokes, working with the individual sections of the fabric to keep those streaks from happening. And onto the doors, especially the driver's side door, is going to carry a lot of grime on it, you know, where you put your hand or where you put your arm. The types of plastic and rubber that they use on these door frames likes to hold a lot of dirt. It usually takes 2 or 3 passes to agitate the dirt enough to come out. Also a couple of different cleaners. Door jambs, surprisingly, were not that bad considering. One of the challenges on a truck that has dark interior is getting as much of the dirt out as possible because it will show up if you don't. And Chrissy does an extremely good job of lifting that second layer that's almost, you know, married to these surfaces. She does a really good job. Moving on to the steering wheel, this is a steering wheel cover that is actually camo. It is that caked with disgusting dirt that it takes a minute for it to pop back into looking like camo again. We end up taking the cover off, but the way that it cleaned up was actually really surprising. All of the teeny tiny crevices in the dash make this process a little bit slower because there's just a lot of teeny tiny work to be done. It's challenging too to keep a lot of the liquid from getting too far into the buttons and that sort of thing. Chrissy's done a really good job avoiding those pitfalls, getting something too wet. It's mostly soap instead of liquid, and the soap helps a lot in capturing that dirt. Last but not least, the disgusting floor. And this is probably some of the most satisfying to watch, taking something that has been extremely dusty, sandy, muddy, and watching it come back to life. It's impossible to get all of the dirt out, so the results that you're seeing aren't necessarily what it looks like when it's dry, but it's night and day difference, notwithstanding. The drill really helps to agitate the dirt. She likes to go back on the pedals as well. And getting around and underneath those seats is also a really nice finishing touch. Oh, and the seat tracks. This is something that a lot of people will forget when they're detailing. Go ahead and move the seat all the way forward and all the way back and get those tracks. It's one of the easiest things to forget. And finally, the passenger side. Passenger side doesn't take nearly as long because not as many people, I guess, ride in the passenger side. Alright, so this is the finished result. Chrissy overcame a lot to get this truck done on time. Really appreciate her and all that she does. She is not only a detailer, she's an absolute artist when it comes to reviving these nasty trucks. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. And if you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing. We put out a lot of tutorials for how you can repair your own cars. We do detail videos like this, and we even have a series of videos on vintage cars. And hope to see you again for whatever we are tackling next week. We'll see you then.